When trying to get headshots, are you guys having problems such as your aim getting stuck in the enemy's body, or your shots going over the enemy's head, or even the enemy easily knocking you down? If you guys are having such problems, one of the reasons for that could be because of the mistakes that you do when using shotguns. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys 5 of the biggest mistakes that players do when using shotguns, and also how to fix them and start getting headshots with shotguns. So without wasting any more time, first of all, let's start with mistake number 1. Now guys, mistake number 1 is using shotguns from far away. Now as you guys know, when using shotguns don't have a lot of range, and even in the shotguns that have a bit of range like the M1887, even though we do a headshot, it won't do a lot of damage. So if you go up against a SMG user or an AR user, they might easily knock you down, because when you're using the shotgun from far away, you won't do a lot of damage. And for SMG users and AR users, it's a lot easier for them to attack you from mid-range. It's a lot easier for them to get headshots from mid-range, so they might easily knock you down. So if you are a shotgun user, what I recommend that you do is you get close to the enemy. When you get close to the enemy, you will be able to do more damage to the enemy than you just firing from far away. And another thing is that for AR users and for SMG users, it's a lot hard for them to do drag headshots in short range, because in short range the default aim is really high, and when they try to get headshots, most of the time the aim will get stuck in the enemy's body. But if you are a shotgun user, if you are in short range, you guys can either go with one-tap headshots, or you guys can either also spam the gun and do more damage to the enemy. So if you are a shotgun user, try to get into short range. Don't fire from far away, because as I told you guys, shotguns don't do a lot of damage from far away. So make sure that you get close to the enemy and then attack the enemy. So guys, now let's move on to mistake number 2. Now the second mistake that a lot of players do is that they don't aim properly before they drag the fire button. Sometimes when an enemy comes close to us, we might just panic and we might just quickly drag the fire button even without aiming. So that's a mistake that we might do. And if you just drag the fire button even without aiming, the shot might go over the enemy's head. So before you drag the fire button, first of all, aim properly and then drag the fire button. And another mistake that players do is that they don't use the right aim according to the right range. Now since we are going to be using shotguns in short range, as I told you guys, to get close to the enemy, get into short range when using shotguns. So let's say that we are using shotguns in short range. When you're using shotguns in short range, first of all, make sure that you use the right aim in short range. Now one of the best aiming methods to use in short range is the white crosshair method, but still you guys can use the red crosshair method, but for that it's better to use a different type of drag method. For example, the down out drag. But I'm not going to be talking about the down out drag or the rotation drag in this video. I'm only going to be talking about the straight drag, because if I just start talking about different other drag methods and different other aiming methods, the video might just get very complicated and it might just get very long. So I'm just going to talk about the straight drag. So when you're trying to do the straight drag in short range when you're using shotguns, first of all, place the crosshair white, place it below the enemy's leg level, and then do a straight drag. So as I said earlier, when you're using shotguns, make sure to first place the aim and then drag the fire button. Now let's move on to mistake number 3. Now if you guys do this mistake, it might reduce the chances of you getting one-tap headshots with shotguns. And the mistake is moving the joystick button when you're trying to do one-taps. And the reason that I say this is because, for example, let's say when we are doing drag headshots, it's okay to use the joystick button because we are going to be shooting a lot of shots. But when we are doing one-tap headshots, we have to hit that one shot accurately onto the enemy's head. So if we move while we are trying to do a one-tap, that shot might just go somewhere else instead of going to the enemy's head. So it's very important to stay in a still position and then drag the fire button. So when you're using shotguns in short range, try to first of all stay in a still position and then drag the fire button. But remember, don't stay in a still position for a long time, because if you just stay in a still position for a long time, as you guys know, you might get easily knocked down by enemies. So make sure that you guys just stay in a still position for like a small amount of time and then drag the fire button. Now before I talk about the next mistake, I want to talk to you guys about the giveaway in this video. So this time I'm going to be giving away 2 items to 10 lucky winners. So the first item that I'm going to be giving away is this bundle called the Seaside Protector Bundle. As you guys can see here, this is the Seaside Protector Bundle. Over here there's like a cool scarf on this bundle, and it kind of looks like it's made out of water, and there's like watery animation on top of that. And over here, as you guys can see, there's like a cool tattoo as well on this bundle. Here's like an overall look of this bundle, but comment down below what you guys think about this bundle. Do you guys like this bundle or not? Now the second item that I'm going to be giving away is this new katana skin called the Tidal Waves. As you guys can see here, there's like a watery wavy type of animation coming from the katana skin. Personally, I like this katana skin a lot, but comment down below what do you guys think about this katana skin. Now guys, I'm gonna be giving away these 2 items to 10 lucky winners. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, make sure to comment down your in-game UID and also comment down what's your favorite item from these 2 items, and I'll personally select 10 lucky winners from the comment section of this video. Now guys, the 4th mistake that players do is that they ignore using attachments. Now attachments are very important. A lot of players ignore using the attachments, especially for shotguns. Attachments can be very useful. For example, attachments can help to reduce the recoil, it can help to increase the accuracy and also the range, especially in guns such as the M1014. The range is very low, so the attachments can be very useful for the M1014. Some of the attachments that can be very useful for shotguns, number 1 is the foregrip. The foregrip can help to reduce the recoil. Another attachment is the stock. It can help to increase the stability. Another one is the shotgun stock. It can also increase the stability, but it can also boost the reload speed and also the weapon switching speed as well. And another very important attachment is the upgrade chips. As you guys know, we can use upgrade chips for the M1014. Now, 2 of the problems that we have with the M1014 is that it recoils a lot. When we hold on to the fire button for a long time when using the M1014, it recoils a lot. And another problem is the range. The M1014 doesn't have really good range, so if we use these upgrade chips, we can increase the accuracy and we can also increase the range of the M1014 as well. So when you're using shotguns, try not to ignore the attachments. Make sure that you guys use them. Now guys, the 5th mistake is not using the correct drag speed. Now drag speed is a very important thing when trying to get one-tap headshots, not just with shotguns, with other guns as well. If you don't use the right drag speed, your aim might either go over the enemy's head or it might just get stuck in the enemy's body. For example, if you just drag too fast, the shot might go over the enemy's head, and if you just drag too slowly, your aim might get stuck in the enemy's body. So now you guys might ask, what is the best speed to drag when you are using shotguns? Now in short range, it's better to drag fast. If you drag slowly, it might get stuck in the enemy's body. But as I told you guys earlier, if you drag too fast, it will go over the enemy's head. So now you guys might be wondering, then how much should we drag? Now guys, the drag speed kind of depends on your phone. If you have a phone with a high sensitivity, you don't really need to drag a lot fast, but if you have a phone with a very low sensitivity, you'll have to drag a lot fast in short range. So what I recommend that you guys do is, first of all, you go into the training ground with a shotgun and try to do headshots. Try different speeds and see which speed is the best for your device, and then once you find the best speed for your device, then apply that speed in the game. So that was it for today's video guys. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you guys want to know some of the best settings that pro players use in Clash Squad, make sure to check out this video. I'll see you guys later on with another video, and until then, take it easy fam. Peace.